guys, it's Tracy, and today I am back with a video that I know it's a bit late, but better late than never, I think. And that would be my favorites for 2018. These are the favorites other than my eyeshadow palettes. I did just do my top 10 eyeshadow palettes, so I will link that in the cards over here if you missed that, so you can see what my top picks were. And these are just all the other random makeup that I've loved. These might not necessarily be things that came out in 2018. I mean, like, a lot of these probably did not come out in 2018. Some of them did, some of them didn't. But these are the products that I found myself reaching for time and time again. So that is how they made it into my favorites. Mr. is here to help me go through the favorites and let you know which ones he approved of as well. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. I hope you think about subscribing before you leave, and make sure you click that notification bell to be notified of future videos. And if you're returning, welcome back. And if you're new, this is my co-host, Mr. He's usually in every video, right? Right. Okay, today on my eyes, I tried out this new palette here that I picked up from AliExpress. This is by a company called Beauty Glaze, and this is a dupe for one of the Huda Obsessions. They're, you know, the jewel tone ones, the green one. Those are limited edition, by the way. I didn't know that, but that is what it looks like. Let me see, do a few swatches. One of these colors stained one of my brushes. It had a white tip on it and it stained the bristles. And I was like, ah. But they're very, very pigmented, and that's the look that I did today with this palette, and I like it. I bought this one, and I also bought the purple one. And they were like $2 or something, $2.49. I mean, they were like really inexpensive. So, and I know that they sell this brand on Amazon, so by getting it from AliExpress, you're just getting it cheaper, and you know, it takes a bit longer to get to you because it is coming from China. But if you're looking, you know, that's where I like to go to look for like dupes and stuff of products. And then on my lips, I have the Ofra liquid lipstick in Miami Fever. I got this in my BoxyCharm for January, so I've been enjoying that. So let's get on with the favorites, and these are like in no particular order. They're just, I just kind of threw them in my basket. My one of my favorite finishing sprays this year was by Wet n Wild. This is just their Photo Focus Natural Finish Setting Spray. I think it works really good. I also have the Urban Decay All Nighter, and I like that one, and I like this one too. So I think it's kind of comparable. So like that. And then for highlighters, highlighters. Let's try to get them all in one round. Okay. I actually got this from Urban Decay. It was a birthday gift. I had bought something, and this was, they sent me this for my birthday. So this is their Afterglow 8-Hour Powder Highlighter, and this is in the shade Sin, and it's a really, really pretty color. I don't even know if you can really see it. It's kind of hard to see, isn't it? But it's a really nice color. And then from Wet n Wild, I got, this was part of a limited edition collection, and this one is called Winter Falls in LA. I think this was part of the Dragon Ice, the Fire Dragon, whatever that collection was. That's what it looks like. And this I tend to use in my inner corners. It's a really nice, like, brightening shade in the inner corners. I just like the way it looks. And then the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzers. These are really nice. I like the texture of them because they're like a cream to powder. They've got that squishy consistency, kind of like the Super Shock Shadows. And they're just really, really pretty. and I like to just do it with my finger. So I have the shades here: Rose Gold, Champagne, and Pearl. I think my favorite one is the Rose Gold one, and I've used these on my inner corners. I've used them on the lids, so I just really have enjoyed them. And then this year was the first time that I ever tried a loose highlighting powder, and this is the Wet n Wild. This was part of their Gothographic collection, and this is in the shade, I think it's called Moon Tears, but this is, it's got a cute little skull in it, and this is really like intense, and I find that I do like the loose highlighting powders. So I bought this one and another one by them, but this one is by far one of my favorites, or is my favorite of the two that I do have. And I love the, you know, you can see how glowy, and I mean, it's just a really beautiful highlighter. And I know a lot of people couldn't find it when it came out, and the store, each store had like two, and that was all they had. So it was really hard to come by. And then for blushes, I have a lot of Wet n Wild in this video. For blushes, these baked blushes, these were part of their Flights of Fancy collection. So another limited edition. This is the blush. I like to use this on my eyes. You just have to be careful if you're like light skin tone, because it is pretty intense. But these are like a super glowy blush, and this peach one here is, it's beautiful. And I wish they would, you know, come out with some more of these. You can like even double, like depending on the skin tone, you can do it like a blush topper. If you have a deeper skin tone, you can use it as a highlighter, but just something about this baked finish on them is just beautiful, and I really had been enjoying those. And then my bronzers, you guys have heard me talk about this one. It's the one called You're Dragging Me Down, and this was from their Fire Dragon Ice Dragons, but they do have new bronzers out now, and I think they're a lot bigger than these. Like you might get 2 times what you get in this. And I haven't picked one up because I really, really like this one, and I even bought a backup of this. So, and it's broken. You guys can tell I've used it. The dragon is like almost gone. So, really like this shade. It's like the perfect shade for me. And then this was the first year I tried out the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Bronze It. I don't know that I'll ever be able to finish this because it's so big, but you can even see here I've worn off the pattern. But this is just a really nice color, nice shade. Let's see, does this say that this is in shade 2 medium? So I really like that. And then for blush, I have the Galifornia by Benefit. It's just a nice peachy kind of, it's kind of bright actually. But once you get it on your cheeks and you blend it out, it's a really nice color. But the thing, I think I use this more than anything. This is by BH Cosmetics, and I picked this up at Burlington for $4.99. And this is their Nude blush palette, and you have 10 shades. So when I have an eye look on that I'm like, what color do I put? I don't know what color to put with this. Like, and I'm confused. I will pull this out because there's always a shade that I can use. And this even has, I don't know if this was intended to be a highlighter, but it's definitely very, very glowy. So if you had deeper skin, that would be a beautiful highlighter. I don't think I could pull it off as a highlighter, but some of the shades in here, I mean, they're just perfect if you've got like a crazy eye look going on, you know, like a bright, then these are just very nice and toned down, and you know, you can really use these with pretty much any eye look that you've got going on. And I don't know if I said I picked this up at Burlington for $4.99, so thought that was a really good deal. Let's see, my favorite setting powder this year was from Number 7, and this is just called their Perfect Light Loose Powder, and this is in translucent. I haven't been wearing foundation, but sometimes I like to put a powder down on my cheeks, on my forehead, where I'm going to put other products so that I'll get them to blend out better. So that's pretty much the only one I've been using. And then when I was wearing foundation at the first part of the year, this is like almost gone. Master Prime by Maybelline. This is their Hydrate and Smooth one, and I really like this. I thought it did a really nice job once I put it on and then put a foundation on. And I didn't even bring one of the top foundations that I had for this year. I don't have it right here, but the new Covergirl Matte Made foundation, the one that had like all those shades and everything, that foundation is by far like my favorite foundation that I had tried. Even though it said it was matte, I used it with this primer and I loved the way that looked on my skin. I thought it was beautiful. And I don't know where it went. I'm gonna have to go find it now. But that foundation by far was my favorite foundation for the year. So I have a couple runner-up here. The Flower Beauty Light Illusion Foundation. This is a really nice kind of dewy finish, and it is just really pretty on the skin. And then this CYO Long Lasting Foundation. You can pick this up at Walgreens. And this one just looks so good on my skin too. It was not matte, not dewy. It just looked beautiful. It looked like your skin. And it's $7. But I just love the way this looked on my skin. Loved it. And then for a cushion foundation, the Wet n Wild cushion foundation, this one was excellent. I just love the way it looked. It's a little bit dewy, not too matte, but it just looked really beautiful on the skin. And I need to start wearing foundations again. But I'm still having some dryness on my lips, so I haven't really been, it's been a while since I haven't been wearing it. But I should try to wear some soon. So, okay, brows. Let's talk about brows. I only have one brow pencil, and that would be the ColourPop Brow Pencil. And this is in the shade Bangin' Brunette. And this is a brand new one because I just ran out. But this is my favorite pencil of all time. It's like $5, $6. It's got the, precise little tip. You just want to make sure that you don't roll it up beyond what you're going to use because it does not retract. Has a nice spoolie on the end. Some Ultas carry it in store, and $5. I love it. I turned my daughter onto it. She loves it. And then my favorite brow gel for the year was this Ardell Brow Building Fiber Gel from the Dollar Tree. I picked this one up. This is in the shade Taupe. I just finished the dark brown one, but the dark brown one is a better match for me. But this for sure was a really good brow pomade. Not pomade, brow mascara. There we go. Eyeliners. Let's see. I picked up these two Milani eyeliners at Marshall's. They were like $2.99, and I got one that fell under my bed, this plum color one, and they stay on. They're really nice and creamy. They don't slide around, and they look really nice. Most of the time though, I am wearing like a nude color in my inner waterline, and this one I got picked up because of Emily Noel, and this is actually by Wet n Wild, and it's called their Ultimate Brow Highlighter, but it's just a pencil, and she puts it in her waterline, and I was like, wow, that's a really good idea. So I picked it up to try, and I liked it too. And then let's see, mascaras. I only have two. The Lash Princess, you guys know this is a favorite. And then the Wet n Wild Mega Length. I like this one for the bottom lashes because I like the brush, how small it is. It fits right up to your lashes, and I don't get any transfer down like underneath here. It, you know, stays in place. It doesn't move around. So these are my two favorite mascaras. Concealer was the Instant Age Rewind by Maybelline. Haven't been using it a whole lot these past couple months, but this is my favorite because if I'm using it under my eyes, I don't need to set it. And that is a big thing because, you know, when you've got aging skin like I do and you got wrinkles, you don't really want a bunch of powder all over your face, especially under your eyes. So this one is a great one because you do not need to set it if you're using it under your eyes. And then my favorite eye primer would be the Urban Decay Primer Potion, and this is in the anti-aging one. As you can see, it's almost done, almost gone. And then let's see, all we have left are lips. Few of my favorite lips here. My favorite lip liners of all time are by Rimmel. They are their Exaggerate line. These are a retractable pencil. This one is in the shade, oh boy, 18 Addiction. And they have a ton of different colors. The formula is so nice and creamy. Those are my favorite brand. But then the Wet n Wild ones are really good too. And these are like $2.99. And you can always find Wet n Wild on sale. It's the top one here. And these are really nice and smooth. They're a gel lip liner. And this one was in the shade Bear to Comment. So these, you know, are always on sale. You can watch my beauty deals videos every Sunday. I tell you who's having the sales and where to buy the stuff. So stay tuned for those on Sundays. And then lip products. My favorite liquid lipstick would have to be the Physicians Formula, the Healthy Lip. These are really good. They're not too drying and they're very, very comfortable. And I have every shade that they have because I got the gift set with the little minis in them. And I have been trying out some of the darker shades, which has been a nice change for me because I usually try to wear a pretty nude lip. So these are excellent if you're looking for a, you know, just a really, really comfortable liquid lipstick. These are it. And these are always on sale. Like last week, Physicians Formula eye and lip products were buy one, get one free at Rite Aid. So that would make these $4 a piece. So watch my beauty deal videos and I'll let you know what's on sale and where to get it. And then my favorite lip gloss was from Becca. I picked this up at Marshall's, and this is their Liquid Crystal, can't read the writing on it, the Liquid Crystal Lip Topper Glow Gloss. Yeah, so I picked this up. It was $7.99, and I was able to get it in a few different shades, and I like the formula. Excuse me, please don't bite me. The formula on them is really nice. Let's add some on top of my Miami Fever. And they call these a lip topper. So I've wore them without, you know, just wore them on my lips without anything. And they look nice. So that was my favorite liquid lip or gloss. And then my favorite bullet lipsticks this year were from ColourPop. These are their Luxe lipsticks, and I have the one that was in collaboration with Kathleen Lights, Scorpio Moon. This is my favorite shade. This is such a pretty shade, and once it wears down, it leaves like a stain on your lips, which for me is a big thing because like nothing stays on my lips. Has to do with some of the medications that I take. It makes my mouth extremely, extremely dry, and I think that's why nothing will stay on my lips. So it's nice when I wear that because it does leave behind a stain. Now this one is in LA Lady, but this one does not leave a stain behind. And this one is just kind of your brown that I love. And then the ColourPop one is more of a mauve. But the formula on these is really, really nice. And these have been my favorite bullet lipsticks. And bullet lipsticks are what I prefer. And then also these L'Oreal Coloris Shine. These are really nice. Like, you could just throw these in your purse. You don't even have to look and see what you're doing. You can just put it on. It's got a nice shine to it. And you don't need a mirror. You can just kind of get it on without having to think too much about it. And the formula on these is really, really nice. So that, my friends, is going to conclude my foundations, my favorites for 2018. All of these are the products that I reached for the most. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope that you found this helpful in some way, and that you can use some of the information to help you better if you were on the fence maybe about trying some of these things, or you were wondering about some of these things. I hope I was able to help you in some way. So that will conclude the video. Mr. has already exited the room, so he says bye. But yeah, that's going to do it. If you guys made it to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to give me a thumbs up and subscribe for more content, and I will keep you posted, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.